All right, a massive blow to the Texas Rangers and baseball fans as a whole. Ace starting pitcher Jacob deGrom out indefinitely after needing Tommy John surgery to repair a UCL ligament in his throwing elbow. Big, big, big time blow for the Texas Rangers. This comes after signing a 5-year, $185 million deal with the ball club this past offseason and only making 6 starts this season. He couldn't even make it a month. And this was always the big concern with deGrom. deGrom is maybe one of the most dominant pitchers of his era. He was damn near unhittable for a 2-year stretch, one of the most impressive guys out there, but injuries have plagued him as of late, and that was the big risk with the Rangers throwing this money out for him to anchor that starting rotation. And after just 6 starts, and was having a pretty good season, a 2.67 ERA, 45 strikeouts in his 6 starts. He injured himself back on April 28th against the New York Yankees. He left with some forearm tightness. They weren't really sure what was going on with him. He's missed the past month without any sort of real reads on what happened, and they finally determined today that he will need to undergo Tommy John surgery and repair that UCL ligament in his elbow. Surprised it's taken this long to figure it out, but man, injuries are weird. The body tends to hide things sometimes. So he's missed already a month, and now he'll be out indefinitely into next season. The recovery time for Tommy John surgery is usually about 14 to 18 months before pitchers can get back out on the mound. And this is considered riskier. This is his second Tommy John surgery. He underwent Tommy John right when he got into the major leagues, or should I say when he got into the farm system of the Mets after he was drafted by the Mets. He got it back in 2010. He missed all of 2011 with that injury. And since then, he's developed into one of the best pitchers in baseball. I mean, from 2014 to 2020, deGrom was damn near unhittable. 2 Cy Young Awards, 3 All-Star appearances. He was a lights out, the premier pitcher in the MLB. And since then, he has really fallen apart. He hasn't made more than 15 starts since 2019. No more than 15 starts in a season. Now, 2020 was a shortened season. He made 12 starts, but man, he has been super injury prone. He's been beat up. You think this guy would figure it out, try and take care of his body a little bit better, because the rumors are deGrom does absolutely nothing to take care of himself. My man gets out of bed, shoves 100, and eats some donuts on the way out. He is not this guy who takes care of himself, not big into fitness, not big into stretching, plyometrics, all sorts of stuff. He's just a freak athlete. But at this point in your career, after multiple injuries, you think you'd go above and beyond to ensure that elbow that they just paid $185 million for, the Rangers. Now, the Rangers are having the best season they've had in nearly a decade. They were in first place when deGrom went out. They're still in first place. So the Rangers have been able to hold it together, but this really, really dampers any serious opportunity for them to make a World Series run. And maybe that was never the plan this year. Maybe just to get back into the postseason. They haven't been to the postseason since they made the World Series. It's been a really, really long stretch for the Rangers, over a decade now. But Nathan Eovaldi is holding it down for them. Another big injury concern pitcher, and he's been fantastic. He's having the best season of his career, so it's keeping the Rangers afloat. And that's all they can ask for. They have a super potent offense, the best offense in baseball. They're on pace to shatter the record for most 10-plus run games in an MLB season. They just needed healthy pitching to keep them in games and let them score some runs. And they've done that so far, even without deGrom. Now, you got to hold with bated breath. Can Eovaldi keep this up? He's another guy who's coming off of 2 Tommy John surgeries, and it's a riskier procedure that second time around, but it has worked. Some pitchers have seen success. Like I said, Eovaldi's having the best year of his career. Several other pitchers have gone through multiple Tommy Johns and gone back to being an effective pitcher. This is a big hold your breath moment for the Rangers. They're going to have a fun summer regardless, probably make the postseason as long as they stay healthy enough. The question is, was this a wasted $185 million investment? I know it's not your money, but it really hinders your ball club when you only have so much money to spend to bring in assets, and they've been spending money left and right. Credit to the Rangers to try and put a winning ball club in this new stadium that they just built. They're doing a good job with spending the money. They now got to worry about the injuries. I feel really, really bad if I'm a Rangers fan that we may have seen the end of Jacob deGrom as an effective or longevity starter. Maybe deGrom has to go to the bullpen. Maybe the bullpen will be better. He can only give you 1 inning, 2 innings a game, and that's where he goes. He still shoves elite stuff when he's on the mound. He just doesn't seem to have that health, doesn't have that longevity. He's always injured. He's always banged up, and it's a real downer for all of baseball. So deGrom out for the rest of this season into next season. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Were we all expecting this? Did we know deGrom was going to get hurt? Was it only a matter of time? Does he come back from this injury? And can the Rangers keep this season afloat and win the AL West or make it to the postseason for the first time in over a decade? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share this video with your friends, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.